This video is a part of ERPNext self-implementation course from selfimplementers.com, in which today you will learn advanced accounting dimension module. So let's begin. In this module, we will learn feature and configurations of accounting dimension module. Accounting dimension module means tagging each transaction with appropriate dimension like branch, business, unit, etc. This allows you to maintain each segment separately, thereby limiting the overall maintenance of general ledger accounts, and your chart of account remains pure. Cost center and project are treated as a dimension by default in ERPNext. On setting a field in accounting dimension, that field will be added in a transaction report where applicable. So in this video tutorial, we will create accounting dimensions and we will add some of the branches, or we will add some of the cost centers, and we will also set the budget, and we will track the expenses or expenditure or income for particular cost center or particular unit or particular branch. And also we will see the reports on various permutation combination by applying the filter on a profit and loss account or profit and loss statement. Also, we will see how we can disable the accounting dimension like branch or particular cost center to restrict for the business transaction. So go to our ERPNext application. I have already opened my browser and I logged into my ERPNext application by entering its ERPNext URL. I landed on a login form, and here I entered my username and password, and now I am clicking on login button. Once verification done successfully, you will be landed on a home module or a home doc type. On your right hand side, you will see the home doc type workspace, and on your left hand side you will see that a module navigation bar where all the module is listed down, like home module, help desk, accounting, buying, selling, stock, HR, manufacturing, quality, CRM, projects, support, user, website, loan, payroll, bill, tools, ERPNext setting, integration, and ERPNext integration. All these modules by default is available in ERPNext. You can give the access to user profile depending upon their user profiles. So today we are discussing on accounting dimension module. So for that we need to go to accounting, and under the node of reports and masters and accounting, under the node of accounting master, you will find out accounting dimension submodule. So just click on that accounting dimension submodule. So here you will get the list of accounting dimensions, and if you want to add any other further accounting dimensions, then you can add by clicking on add accounting dimension button, and here you need to give the reference document type. So suppose for example I am giving a reference document type like account, and I need to give the dimension name for that particular accounting dimension. So, for example, I have added a branch accounting dimension, and if I want to set a default company for the default dimension, then I need to click on add button, and here I need to select my company. So here I'm selecting the company, and I am able to add a default dimension. For example, my branch, for the branch is default dimension is Pune. I also set the balance sheet and profit and loss account mandatory for this branch. So currently I'm not selecting anything, and I'm just saving this default dimension as uh, for this particular company. Also, you will set the cost center by generating the cost center. For that, I am going to cost center list or from the awesome bar, and you will find out all the cost center of the available companies. So I'm selecting our company, and here you will notice that all the cost center of this company is listed out in a list view report. All these cost center we have created earlier, and again, if you want, then you can enter the cost center. How these accounting dimension is used in our day-to-day business transactions. For example, suppose I want to know how much expenses of this particular cost center or particular this accounting dimension has made during the financial current financial year, or how much income has generated these cost centers during the financial year. Then for that you need to go to the charts of account, open charts of account there, go to the awesome bar and select the report open chart of account. Just refresh the screen. If you go to the charts of account under the financial statement drop down button and open the profit and loss statement, here you will get the all these accounting dimension like cost center, branch, projects, etc. All how much cost accounting dimension you will created, all these accounting dimension will get listed on these financial statement, whether it is a profit or loss statement or whether it is a balance sheet statement. Suppose if I want to know the any particular cost center, how much income and how much expenses of this particular cost center is generated, or we have made all the expenses, or we have earned the income from this cost center, then it will reflected on our profit and loss statement here. If you select that, you will see the details of this particular cost center, which is online laptop sale cost center, had generated zero income in this current financial year, and also not done any expenses particular this year, so their profit and loss is zero. Now the question is how we are using these accounting dimensions in our day-to-day routine business transactions. So for that, suppose if I want to, I have done some administrative expenses on this particular cost center or particular accounting dimension, then I must mention that accounting dimension in my transaction entries. So let's check how we can use these accounting dimension in our day-to-day business routine transaction. For that, you need to go to accounting module, go to the general entry, click on add journal entry button, and here we need to change the company, selecting the company, and now I'm adding the, first of all, I'm doing some admin expenses from my bank account. So here, first of all, I'm selecting the bank, and suppose I have made some 1,000 rupees administrative expenses. Here again, I'm selecting the account for my another account. So first of all, I have selected my bank, and secondly, I have entered the administrative expenses of rupees 1,000. Then if you edit this role, or if you go to the edit option, and here you can get the option of accounting dimension, and under the accounting dimension section you will get all these accounting dimension, whether it is a cost center, whether it is a branch, whether it is a project. So I am not selecting branch, but I am selecting here my cost center as accounting dimension. So I'm selecting the online, and now I'm selecting the accounting under the section of accounting dimension, and my cost center will be online laptop sale, and here I have debited the amount of rupees 1,000, and now I am saving this general entry, and now I'm going to submit this, and for the confirmation I'm clicking on yes. Then if you again go to the charts of account, and if you select open charts of account, and here if you select the company, then you will see that in a financial statement or profit and loss account statement, and if now you have seen that our gross profit is come down from 30,000 to 29,000 because we made some expenses, and if you select that particular cost center, here you will get the impact of expenses, and this particular cost center now showing 1,000 of rupees loss because this cost center doesn't generated any income. So this way you can add your accounting dimension, whether it is a cost center, whether it is a branch, or whether it is projects. There are three accounting dimensions. One is a cost center, another one is a branch, and third one is a project. You can add n number of accounting dimensions as per your business requirement, and all these accounting dimension will get reflected on profit and loss account statement or on a balance sheet statement. Now suppose if we made any sale transaction, for example, let's see how this cost center will generate the business also, and how this cost center become a profitable if we selected these accounting dimension while a sale transaction or purchase transaction in your daily routine business. Now let's go to the home module, and also now let's see how we are using that particular accounting dimension in our sale business or sale transaction. Here I'm going to add one sale order, and I'm selecting the customer, and now I'm selecting the delivery order or delivery date, and I'm entering the customer purchase order or customer purchase order date. And again, I need to select my other company. And here, if you go to the accounting dimension section, here you can add the cost center, which is an online laptop sale. And now I'm adding the atom, which is a Dell laptop. And now I'm entering the product cost, which will be 55,000 rupees. And now I'm saving this sale order. So tax account, once again I need to change the tax accounts. And again I need to check cost center in accounting dimension, which is a main, and also for the GST as well. So now we are going to save this sale order, and delivery warehouse, we need to set a delivery warehouse. So this will be our store. Now, if you see on a sale order report, our sale order is listed down over here, and now I am going to create an invoice directly from the sale order report. Now I am directly creating this sale order and converting this into the sales invoice. Now I am clicking on sale invoice, and again I am going to set a cost center in accounting dimension. Here, if you see that already we have set this cost center on a sale order, and here this reflected automatically. So I am removing the another accounting dimension as a branch, and now we are going to save this invoice, and we are submitting this for the final dispatch. Once you save this, and once our sales manager approve this, and this material is now dispatched to the customer, and now suppose customer has made a payment to us, so we are going to create an payment entry for the same. So here obviously I am now landed on a new payment entry, and now by default my payment type is a receipt, and I am receiving this payment through a check, bank check. And again, under the accounts, here I am selecting my bank to be paid, and then I am entering the amount, and I am also invoices listed down here, and now I am saving this record for the under the transaction node or transaction section. I need to enter check details and the check date. So I am entering the check details for the same and saving the record and submitting this record, and now I am clicking submitting button for the final payment. If we see the ledger for this particular, here our bank is now get debited worth rupees 55,000. Let's go to the charts of account and open and go to the financial statement. Here you need to select our bank and go to the financial statement and open the profit and loss statement, and now you will see that here if you select our cost center, so this way you can track your accounting dimension, expenses and income for the particular year. So, thank you very much for your patience and attention. These topics of ERP next self implementation ends here.